Harris County, lots of things happening there in Harris County as well. Remember, Harris County is the third largest county in the entire country, the largest county here in Texas. So we are paying close attention to how things are developing there. We have our Abigail Dye, who is live for us over at the election headquarters there in Harris County with some more details on what's taking place right now before they start counting those ballots here later tonight. Abigail.
Anthony, definitely the calm before the storm here at the election headquarters. You know, those polls close at 7 p.m. The last person in line at 7 p.m. is the last person who gets to vote. And so around 7:30, 8 o'clock, that's when those ballots start rolling into the rally locations, this being one of them. There are 6 others in Harris County, and that's when those votes start being tallied. And it is a long night ahead for election workers and for anyone at this headquarters tonight. There's going to be a lot going on. Like I said, they'll be intercepting a lot of that election equipment, and so there are a lot of different moving parts here. We saw canines earlier from the Harris County Sheriff's Office and Precinct 1 Constable's Office, and they were telling us that the canines are responsible for sniffing pieces of equipment as they come into the headquarters, which is something very interesting I had never heard of before. And so, like I said, just a lot going on here today and a lot of moving parts. And we do know that we have a lot of big races here in Harris County, like you said, Anthony. We have a couple of big bond issues. Of course, the Houston Independent School District bond issue is a big one that's on the top of a lot of people's minds. There's Proposition A and B for that. And then we also have a flood infrastructure tax issue that would put about $113 million in the hands of Harris County to work with when it comes to flood infrastructure, which we all know is a big hot topic here in Houston. We have a couple of really big races as well when it comes to the Harris County Sheriff. The incumbent Ed Gonzalez is facing off with Mike Knox, and so that's a big one that will really change some parts of how our law enforcement works here if Knox ends up taking over Gonzalez's position. And we also have the race for DA, the district attorney, which is another big one. We know that former prosecutor Sean Tier, he took that Democratic seat from Kim Ogg, who's the incumbent. She was voted in back in 2016, took that seat in 2017, so she has had a long run, and we will find out today who our next DA is going to be. That other candidate would be Dan Simmons. So there are a lot of big races here in Harris County. Like you said, it's a huge county. There are a lot of people affected by the decisions that will be made for our county today. And when it comes down to it, there will be a lot of big decisions being made in this headquarters here tonight. You know, this presidential election is huge. We have so many big races going on, and so this is going to be a busy place with a lot of great information coming out of it. We'll stay here all night and bring you updates as we get them.